You clicked on this video for one reason. You either want to land your first model to your agency, or you want to land more fucking models, because the more models we have, the more money we make, right? So without further ado, let's dive into the absolute best strategies and ways of finding creators and messaging these creators in order to even get them on a call with you to consider your agency. Now, before I even show you these strategies, I want to show you that I'm the real deal. Check out our inflow. Here is a live load up of my agency's inflow. We're at 600K for the month, and I'm gonna show you some creators. This is our list of creators, right? We have so many creators. So now that I've shown you the inflow, you're probably wondering, how the fuck did you land all those models? Well, today I'm gonna be covering every single outreach strategy that I've leveraged in order to land over 300 different models in the last 4 years of me working in this space. Let's dive right into it. Number one, where do you even find these models? Got the answers for you. All of those models you saw in the inflow have been landed through 3 main recruitment strategies. Number 1 being Instagram outreach. I find a lot of my clients through Instagram. Number 2 being Twitter outreach. And number 3 being referrals from people that I know that know models that just simply connect me with the models. Let's start with Instagram. Instagram has been my number 1 source of recruiting clients for my agency overall. I've landed some of my biggest clients from Instagram outreach, and I'm gonna pop up some screenshots of what that outreach looked like in order for me to get in contact with some of these huge creators. And I want you to see, it's pretty simple outreach recruitment strategies that I'm using. I'm not pitching immediately. I'm not really being forceful. I'm just kind of like, hey love, with an emoji. Like, you'd be surprised how simple and how effective this message works, because again, the most important part about outreach is understanding that a lot of these clients get a lot of messages a day, right? And you don't want to overload them with like value and like, oh, sign, or this is what we can do for you, because they get that already every single day, brother. They get that a million times 2. So you want to stand out, you want to be casual, you want to break the ice. It's not ideal for you to just immediately pitch your agency, otherwise you're not going to get a response at all. I'm going to pop up a few more screenshots of creators that I've messaged and have gotten a response from. Another one right here. Hey, this was super straightforward and to the point. Hey, do you have a team or anyone assisting you with your socials or OF, etc.? Boom, response. Hey, I'd love to chat more. This girl didn't respond for 4 months, but she finally responded. Another super important thing to keep in mind is, even if these clients or these models or leads don't respond within a month, 2 months, whatever, eventually they're gonna see your DM. And whenever they get unsatisfied or dissatisfied with their current team, they're gonna hit you back, especially if you guys look credible, you have testimonials, and you have somewhat of a brand around you guys. Another one right here. Hey love, quick question for you. Yup, do you have a team or anyone assisting you with your OF? Yes. Cool, just wanted to make sure you're situated and satisfied with how they're doing. I want you guys to understand, the entire purpose of outreach is not about pitching your agency and closing the deal immediately. It's about breaking the ice and building rapport with these clients and creators in order in the future for them to be comfortable with potentially working with your team or even getting curious about what you guys do. Now you're probably wondering, how can I find creators on Instagram that I can reach out to? Well, brother, I want to make this very simple and easy for you, because you probably already mindlessly scroll looking at girls on Instagram all day. So I want you to go here to your lovely, lovely, lovely explore page, and I want you to scroll until you see a girl, maybe like this, with some big melons, and it's obvious that she has a page, right? You're gonna go to that page, we're gonna hit her with an outreach message. Hey, how are you? Let's try this, never tried this one before. And then once you find a creator that has a page and a spicy link in the bio, you're gonna come here to their following. And guess what, brother? I want you to pick up on something that you probably would have never guessed, which is surprising. She more than likely follows other OF creators. Here we go. Just found another OF creator. Simply going through her following. Hey, wanted to ask you a quick question, so on and so forth. Another one right here, supergirls.tv. There's also a bunch of pages that post a bunch of random girls that you can go through, and these girls are tagged, and you can hit up these girls and DM them and hit them with the pitch, or just break the ice, whatever it is you want to do. There's so many ways and so many creators on Instagram that it's nearly impossible for you to message the same creator that other people are messaging, because there's just so many of them. There's such a conglomerate of creators on Instagram. So the best way of going through and finding more models is finding one model, going to her following, and then messaging her friends. For Instagram outreach, this is going to be the most effective way of finding creators and also reaching out to them with some of the strategies that I covered in the last couple minutes. We covered Instagram strategies, my personal strategies. I just gave you guys literally my sauce because I'm also a real motherfucker and I'm here for the people, not for myself. I'm gonna give you guys my sauce, what I use. I'm not just gonna give you some bullshit that I think is gonna work. Now for Twitter, I want you guys to understand Twitter is probably one of the most untapped markets. Number one, because a lot of people don't understand how many OF creators are on there that aren't on Instagram. Some of these girls don't care about Instagram. Some of them only see success with Twitter. So Twitter outreach methods are also gonna be very effective because it's very untapped. Now with Twitter, you want to essentially do the same thing as you did on Instagram. Maybe you know an OF creator by name, or you're just scrolling, you come across one of these girls and it's like me or a PlayStation 5. You're gonna click on her page, you're gonna go to her following, and you're going to go through her following and message every single girl on that following, brother. Every single girl, because why not? The more DMs you send, the more responses you get, the more clients you can possibly sign. And I want you to understand that the same outreach messages we used on Instagram to break the ice are gonna be the same ones you're gonna use for Twitter. It's the exact same formula, just for a separate platform. It's not that complicated. A lot of you guys overcomplicate this shit, so stop overcomplicating it. Now, I've already shown you guys what some of the outreach messages look like for Instagram. I want you to rewind if you need to, take those same messages and those same breaking the ice conversation starters, plug them into Twitter. Now, if for some reason you're struggling with finding models on Twitter, just literally search up Sophie Rain, search up a big creator and go to her following. Some of these girls are in retweet groups, they retweet a bunch of other creators' posts and content, and you can also message those creators. All of these girls wanna grow, all of them wanna make more money. It's worth a shot to send every single one of them a DM, no matter the size of the client. I've had clients with 5 million, 8 million followers respond to me just from a simple, hey, love. So the abilities and the possibilities are endless when it comes to outreach, especially on Instagram and Twitter. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I set up some of my friends to recruit for me? Well, you'd be surprised how many of your friends know a model or know somebody that knows a model. And in this case, you can incentivize these friends of like, hey, look, if you're able to connect me with so-and-so and they sign, I can give you a referral of whatever they make. You have to understand, incentivizing people is going to help you scale this much faster. So if you have somebody and he's like, dude, I know like 5 models. Dude, you know what? If she signs at 40%, I'll give you 5%. If she signs at 30%, I'll be able to give you 2.5%. It's free money for them. All they have to do is start a conversation. So you want to set it up in a way it's like, hey brother, you know, I'm looking for clients. We have the results. We have the deliverables. We have the structure. We know we can help these clients. All you got to do is just connect me with them. That's it. You can literally post on your story, hey, anybody on here know any OF models potentially that are looking for a new team, whatever. And then boom, you get connected with a model just for making a post and telling your boy that you're gonna give him 2.5%, 5% of whatever she makes. It's that simple. And you have to think about it like this. If your friends are mutuals with you, if you have mutual with a model, she's more than likely gonna work with you just because whoever it is your boy is telling her to work with you is telling her to work with you. So it's like one of the best outreach methods, in my personal opinion, is literally in-person referrals, or almost like in-person referrals, whether it's through Instagram or whatever, but you're getting connected with a model directly through somebody that knows you and trusts you. And if that model trusts the person that's connecting you to her, then she's gonna trust you without a doubt. One last recruitment strategy that's super untapped. I'm giving you guys so much fucking sauce right now, it's actually ridiculous. Brother, for this one, I'm gonna need you to buckle up, because this one, this is probably the final boss of outreach strategies. To be transparent, this recruitment method is for a little bit more advanced people in the space. Not more advanced, but maybe you have some clients already, right? And these clients are happy with your service, they're making more money, and they wanna make more money, right? What can you do? You can tell this creator, hey, if you're open to it, connect us with other girls that you may know looking for help. And in return, you can either cut the percentage you take from their page or just give them another referral fee for whoever they sign. Oh, we got you, 2.5%. 5%, whatever they make. All you gotta do is bring them in. Girls like talking to girls and hearing about, testimonials from other girls and like results. Like, hey, I have a team, they're really good, I'm super happy. If a girl hears that, it's a no-brainer for her to start working with your team, truthfully. Dude, if you're really cool with the model, you could even tell her, hey, look, if you want, I'll do the DMs for you. I'll do the outreach for you. You just tell me who to DM, not to DM, and we'll start doing outreach. That's it. A girl that does OF is more than likely gonna respond to another girl doing OF than she will some random guy or some random agency. This method is something I will say a lot of people do, but if done properly, which isn't hard to do properly, will be very successful for you. Now, if you're already established, you already have some models and you're not doing this, it's time for you to wake the fuck up. Lock in. This is the best way to recruit models. You know how many models we have right now in our agency sending DMs out to other models? We've probably landed 20 models in the last week and just getting DMs from other models in our agency, reaching out to these girls. Like, dude, there's so many ways to go about this and you're still struggling with it. I can show you right now 3 different people in my private agency launch community that within a first day of working with us and taking our more advanced outreach strategies and recruitment strategies, they got 10 leads in a day. 10 responses, dude. 10 responses. You know how many people struggle with getting 1 response? Put it on the screen. 10 hot leads since we literally went on a call with them and we're like, look, this is our advanced outreach strategy. Another one, within 6 days of being in our Discord, he signed a model doing $2,500 a month. He literally signed a model already making money. This shit works. What I'm giving you works. If there's anybody in this space that's gonna keep it real with you and give you the actual strategies and the actual knowledge and information that you need to be successful, check's your guy. So if you haven't checked in yet, go check in, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram. I don't know what else I can tell you. I'm out here changing the game right now. When I tell you guys everything that I'm doing for this space is to make it a better space and to provide value and help people genuinely see results, I'm your guy. I'm not some fucking Iman Ghazi sit down, oh well, with the proper etiquette. No, dude, there's super simple ways of going about this. This world, this business model isn't as complicated as you guys think. So if you listen to what I tell you, just from this video, I know you'll start getting responses and I know you'll start getting leads. Now, if you want advanced strategies and you want to see results faster, I have more options for you. All you gotta do, check the description. There is a link for you to check out more about what we provide in agency launch. We're changing the game. We're bringing as much value and as much power to see success for you guys into this space. On that note, if you feel like this video helped you and you learned something new, do me a favor, drop me a like. That's all I'm asking. Just asking for a like. And if you care for more information, subscribe because I'm gonna be dropping a lot more sauce weekly. On that note, if you haven't yet, check me out on Instagram, super active on there, also dropping free game on there too. And that's all. If you feel like I missed something in this video, drop a comment. I'll make another video for you guys. I'm here to provide you value. If I miss something, I'll just throw it in the next video. Checking out. See you guys on the other side.